Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today we shall be playing with command blocks. Well, I mean, we always play with command blocks like on my channel. So yeah, but today we'll be playing with the /effect command, the /effect command. But first thing first, do you like my new skin? I switched over from Minecraft Education to Minecraft, not exactly Java, but Cracked, and yeah, some of you would get triggered because it's not regular Java and you can't get Hypixel and stuff like that, but still, it's still Minecraft. It's better than Education Edition. So yeah, now I was going to make this video like 30 minutes ago, but I saw that I was not recording, so yeah, that was a bad thing about me. So yeah, whatever. Let's start from the beginning. So first things first, you obviously need a command block. Now to get yourself one, just /give @s for your name, mine's noobsite73, and command block. So now what you have to use for all these, you have to see the repeat button here. You have to scroll to repeat and always active, because then if it needs redstone, just tons of redstone signals, and just, yeah, I prefer not to put our gigantic redstone block next to it, so it's always active. So yeah, reading command block, that's what you need first step. So now what you need to do is just use the /effect command, and no, sorry, wrong command, particle, actually. Particle, and then you can use ash, for example, this, and if you want, that I just wrote now is the Y chord, so we can just do this and then that is the X, Y, and Z chord. Now on the Y one, as you can see, I wrote a 1, so it has to be 1 above. So for example, that's the only thing I chose. Now, if I had to change it slightly, which I will just show you right now, as you can see, I just added, well, I mean, I changed this from 1 to 3, because if I just have to change it to 1, it would just stay like that, which is a bit like underwhelming, so yeah, just put it up to 3, and yeah. That's better. Now, what I did was, this 5 is, like, for example, if I had to do it 1, this is what will happen. Just a tiny bit of ash particles. Now, if I had to put that to 100, yeah, a lot of ash particles. I wouldn't recommend doing this. Now, on the last recording, I did not start recording because I actually did record, but I put so many zeros on this, wait, yeah, that much, and my game crashed. Yeah, my laptop can't handle that much zeros, so, yeah. Personally, for Ash, I prefer to do from 5 to 3. 4 is like the middle range. I think 4 is the best, actually. So, yeah. Now, this, if you have to set it to 2, I mean, pretty much nothing will happen, so I mean, yeah. The most important thing is that you learn how to use the basic particle commands, and how to arrange the chords, and this number. This number is important, because the higher the number, the more particles, the lesser the number, the less particles. So again, if I have to do it with 1, and actually I'm going to make it an easier example with a bubble, because that's the easiest. There's just random bubbles appearing everywhere because of this part, this 1.051. But if I have to do it, obviously 100, yeah, bubbles. So, yeah, for bubbles, I think 10 is the best. So yeah, if I had to do a jacuzzi or something like that, 10 is the best. And yeah, that's the basic stuff. And then obviously, if you want to get the command block back with all the MBD data in it, and just press CTRL and the middle mouse button, and you get a repeat command block with plus MBT data. And if you set it down, it will work as the other one. So yeah, don't worry, you won't always lose your command blocks if you break them by mistake. Now, what you could also do is just grab an anvil and name, for example, this one the bubble command block, for example, if you're using bubbles. So bubble command block, and then you can do this. And I also did that with ash, so yeah, I can recognize them. So obviously I don't have like a ton of repeating command blocks that just literally do nothing. So yeah, now I showed you that. Now some fun things you could do with it are these two, actually, because I saved them. I actually did them before just to test if it worked in this version. By the way, this version is 16.5. Just yeah, it's Minecraft 16.5, and I'm using Optifine, as you can see. So yeah, this works in 16.5, in 1.17, and probably it will gonna work in 1.18 probably, because why would Mojang change the /particle command? But yeah, like older versions, they could probably not work, but yeah, just stick with this because way easier. So yeah, now actually it's turning to nighttime, which is actually perfect for this one, because now if you had to set a command block doing exactly this, now this seems a little bit too much, but still. Now if you just had to write, obviously you can do slash and not slash, but still it's command block, so you can do execute at a all, or else you can do it at yourself. So yeah, it makes some sense if you want to like personalize, but you can do unless block, and you do the chords -1 air, which means unless the block underneath you is an air block, it will run the particle flame right here, and it would do it like that much, because obviously it won't overwhelm it, because it goes like ×8, has like a times thing, and it's a lot of maths, so yeah, I can't really explain it in this video. So yeah, then you have all these, and obviously you have this. Now I personally set it to 1 because then it would be chaos, but yeah, let me show you what it looks like. This. Now, so that means if you run, you can just do this, and did you see me when I jumped? It didn't follow me. So now if I just had to, for example, just delete that. Wait a sec. Now I have to go back, and if I had to delete that, I can just do it everywhere. Like for example, I'm in the air, I can do it. I'm flying with an elytra, I can do it. So yeah. Now personally I would keep it like this, because it makes more sense to not have fire underneath you if you're in the air, because for example, if you have a gigantic speed potion and you write it that whenever you have a speed potion this would work, it wouldn't really make sense if you're like literally flying over blocks and still fire, because you're not really burning anything. So yeah. Now a sweet addition to this would be another command block, which could be used as a chain command block, or else a repeating command block, would be Soulfire, actually, because you do the exact same thing, but you write Soulfire Flame instead of just regular flame. Now you'd have this. This is actually really cool for like, that's why I said nighttime is really good for it. So yeah, this is what it would look like. Now imagine if you had to make a server where like the person who pays for VIP or who is VIP just gets this particle flame, and a regular guy would get like nothing, or else an ash particle flame. So yeah, that actually is really cool. So then there are things like this. Now for example, if you had something like this, you built a platform like this for like this, the spawning platform, like you set world spawn here, you can just do this, for example. Just, yeah, I already tried command blocks there, but you can just do this. And yeah, you obviously have to set a block. I had emerald block, but now I don't have emerald block, so yeah, granite. So players, whoever spawns would just spawn like this, and then would check out the spawn, like emeralds, and this is the happy villager thing actually, because just in case you didn't notice. Now, something that it could also be cool as well is, instead of the happy villager one, you can do Minecraft Totem of Undying, actually, because it's actually really cool if you try to use Totem of Undying. And wait a sec, now if I just had, actually, yeah, that could look like that. That could look like, for example, confetti, if you make it like explode outwards like it normally does. Now, obviously you have to do it like less. I could do it like 2. And that would be actually pretty much a slight bit of a difference, but still, it's definitely less than 4. So yeah. Now, if you had to just do it like a lot, yeah. When I told you that didn't really make a difference, yeah, it does. Just a slight bit, as you can see. So yeah, just if you want to decrease that and you make everything like shoot outwards completely, you can just put it to 2 or more. And now, I think the best you could do is 0.5. No, actually, because like personally, I'm making this like tutorial video, but still I'm learning with you. So yeah, 0.33 actually could make it look like confetti. Or else you could just keep it like 0.5, something like that. Yeah, actually, that really looks like confetti, actually. So, yeah, from this to this. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good, actually. So, and then there's things like this. For example, you have something like this, and you want to teleport like to your PvP arena. You could just do this, and you have like nether portal vibe thingy. And then when you, for example, walk here, you would have a detector or something, or whatever, and you could just walk here and just teleport to the PvP arena like a billion blocks away, or something like that. And yeah, that's the basics of it. And obviously there are pros that could do like stuff with more effects. But there is one thing actually, one particle that Minecraft does not have. Actually, now what it is called? It's called the dust particle. So it only works while walking. And yeah, right now though, and it looks wrong. It looks like all red, but when you had to write it, it's there. So yeah, that should spawn dust apparently. So yeah, for me it's not working, but there is actually a hidden effect that's dust, and some people actually made bears out of it and other cool stuff, and rickrolls, stuff like that. So yeah, this was the basics of command blocks, and command blocks mostly like the slash particle. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot, guys. Hope you leave a like, and thanks for watching, and thanks for getting 9.9k views on my literal only Fortnite video. I mean, there was another one, but still. And yeah, thanks a lot for that, and have a good day. Bye bye. Yay!